Hi guys, Dan Devey from thecinemasource.com. Congratulations on the movie, it was absolutely amazing. You were talking earlier about the costumes. I'm curious, was there ever any costume envy, Clark, on set?
Clark? Well, I'm not gonna lie, I think that Agent Coulson could rock some of Agent Romanoff's cat suits. No, that's being silly. You know, there's certain times of the morning when, yes, I do wish I had some of the kind of like, you know, Asgardian armor to walk around in, and God knows the antlers of doom that Loki has. But you know, 13, 14 hours into the day, I'm quite pleased to be in my cool pressed Dolce & Gabbana suit.
Can I just say the inversion of all of what Clark just said? It takes 2 hours to get into Loki's outfit sometimes. It's even more fun when you fight in it. You kind of, the sweat pools in the chest, and it's a really luxurious experience. But the thing I should say, I want to publicly salute Alex Byrne.
Yes.
Because she, you know, when you have to conceive of costumes of this scale, you're risking ridicule. I mean, these are monster costumes, and the last thing you want is for it to look silly or camp, and yet it has to look larger than life and heroic. And her work on it was amazing, and she worked with everybody in terms of like making them practical, and you could fight in them and jump in them and roll around, and my costume particularly does so much of the work for me, because Loki's silhouette is so incredibly menacing, and those clothes are so mean, and it's leather and metal and gold, and but there were days when I longed for the suit, the Dolce & Gabbana one.
We gave you 1 day.
That's true, yeah, in the museum. 3 hours in a nice suit.
Hi, Valentina Martelli from the Italian National Television. It's a little bit of a different question. In a few months, we're going to have the Olympic Games starting. I'm sure Tom is very happy, especially because he's done something about Shakespeare, right? But I would like to know, what do you think that your character would be good at competing in each of the sports, and in which sports you will see the superhero competing?
It's going to be a tough one for you.
Yeah. Javelin?
The luge.
Yeah, the luge, exactly.
Gosh.
Go ahead.
Oh, God.
Javelin?
I would say javelin, yeah. Or maybe pole vault, if I was being creative.
I'm thinking like something in track and field. I'm thinking like, you know, I'm thinking running, long distance running, something like that.
I don't know what Coulson's event would
Basketball. You got to be on the basketball team.
Coulson's on the basketball team. Yes, Coulson's got a nasty three-point shot.
Jeremy, can you talk a little bit about preparing for this role? Did you read a lot of the comic books? Did you go into the, you know, some kind of archery training? And didn't you get injured during the filming? Could you talk about that?
Yeah, it broke my heart. No, man, I stretched a lot. I prepared by stretching. Yeah, I did take some archery, but I realized very quickly that I couldn't really use it in the film. It ended up being, you know, superhero type archery, which, you know, it's nice to know the technique behind it, but then, you know, I'm shooting behind my back and over my shoulder and using fake arrows and blah, 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 blah. So, but I did try, I gave it a go. And I shot a few bales of hay and missed a few. And, yeah, it was, you know, I think most of it, again, was the physical part is just stretching. So I don't get injured. Yeah, and yeah, you get injured, banged around every day when it's hand-to-hand stuff. And like Scarlett and I, we beat each other up pretty good. And that was, you know, hey, that's fun. I love getting beat up by Scarlett. Wouldn't you?